I just want everybody out there to know that we're just normal people, we're real people, and we have helped so many people. I would refer my friends, my family to where I work, and I think that's a very big compliment.
Now I got one of the youngest people in the business. Jun's been with us just on 3 years now.
That's right.
Jun, tell me, you bought your first house. Whereabouts was it and how much did you pay?
It was in Mansfield, and I paid $860,000.
That's your bank valuation now. $1.2 million. 16 months, 320 grand capital gain. What we want to do is talk about how we are as a team practicing what we preach. Why do you reckon that's so important?
In a sense, it'd be a little bit hypocritical if I was seeing people every day and I was telling them, hey, you need to buy property, you need to buy property. But if I don't have a property myself or I'm not looking to buy one, it's a little bit hypocritical because you're kind of telling people to do things that you want to do yourself.
What are you going to do when you have the ability to leverage that? What's your next step?
Well, hopefully the next step would be to buy another one.
Yep.
And so I think when I'm ready for it, I'll be able to maybe move into this one and then buy another investment property.
If there's people there on the fence about getting into the real estate market, what would you say to them?
I would say if you can buy a property, just buy a property. Because we've seen people who've been pre-approved with us for 2 years, 3 years, they haven't bought and they've just come back every 3 months to get pre-approved again and again and again. And they've just been so priced out of the market.
Because it keeps going up every year.
It keeps going up. People want the perfect property, the perfect house, but there is just no such thing. People kind of have a misconception that they have to be at a certain age or they have to have 200 grand in the bank to be able to buy a property, but it's actually not the case.
So what would you tell someone to do if they want to get into investing? What's some words that you would tell them?
I would say, just like how a mechanic knows the ins and outs of a car because he or she works on it every single day, we work on this every single day. So we're just 5 days a week in the office and we're just actually looking at people's situations, people buying property. We just look at it every day. And so we can find a solution for you or at least put you on a good pathway to be able to buy something.
Yep.
So first step, just come see us. Come see us and we'll be able to help you out.
And why do we invest in real estate? Like, why do we go through all the effort, borrow millions of dollars? What's the underpinning reason you're doing this now?
Well, it's a long-term game.
Yep.
So no one buys property to just have it for 2 years and then sell it. The idea is that you hold on to it for as long as you can because that's how wealth is kind of built over time.
Yep.
And it's the idea that, if you have, 100 grand in the bank, you're only going to get interest on that 100 grand. But if you use it to buy $1 million property, then you have that growth on the $1 million. And so the game is very different. And so the longer you have a property, the more and the faster it grows. And so something like this, I couldn't have saved this ever in 16 months.
Yep. And the thing is, this is going to help you set you up to buy either another investment property, then you've got 2 in the game, and you probably have $2 to $2.5 million of real estate every year that keeps going up. And that's going to help you when you want to buy your dream house.
That's exactly right. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. That's going to help you to have a better retirement, or when you have kids one day, to make them go to a good school. That's why we're doing it.
That's exactly right. A lot of people think that kind of we're super smart and we have all the knowledge and the insider stuff about how to do things a certain way. But the real kind of truth about it is that we're just normal people. Like, we're normal people who just do normal things, but because we're just in the market every single day and we've done this every single day, we just know how to put together an application, and we know exactly, when we look at your financial situation, exactly what you can do, where to take you. We hold your hand every step of the way. Even if I wasn't working at MADD, knowing the process at MADD, I would always send my family and my friends to MADD and just know that they're going to be in good hands.
And I've seen your family's name come through multiple times.
That's right. Ever since I bought my first property, my parents have helped my sister buy her first investment property, and then they've also bought 2 investment properties just this year.
Yeah. What is the most valuable part to you of the service that MADD provides?
To me, honestly, it's the aftercare.
Yep.
It's actually getting the home there's a lot of kind of touch points involved, but the real kind of heartfelt kind of feedback that I've gotten a lot of the time is actually after they've settled on a property, after they've bought a property, in a year or 2 years after they've bought that property, when I see them and they see how much growth they've had in that 12, 24 months and they can't thank us enough, that's really the point where I feel like it's all worth it. And also, we do touch base with every single client every single year after the loan is settled.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure that everyone is on a good rate.
Yeah.
And so seeing the value that they've created in their property in that short time,
Yeah.
and then also the interest that they're saving, that's to me the best part of working at MADD and the best part of our service.
So your parents bought 2 investment properties in the last 12 months. How did that conversation happen?
So really they saw me and they saw the kind of wealth that I was able to build.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, they were very conservative. They've just got the home that they live in. And for the longest time, they were just sitting on their money and not really doing anything with it. And so that's when I just kept telling them, hey, you need to buy a property, you need to buy a property, because you can. And so they went through the process. And the process, I think at MADD is very, very good.
Yeah.
It's very streamlined. You come in, you see our onboarding team. We take down your details, we book you in for a chat with a mortgage broker and a member of that person's team. And then they hold your hand throughout the whole process. So actually looking for a property with you, sending through properties, because we're looking at properties every single day. So we can send you listings, we know what you want, we'll send you listings, we can even call the agents on your behalf as well, talk to them. We get your contract, we put it through for finance, we do the loan document sign up with you, we take it all the way until settlement, and then post-settlement as well. And most mortgage brokers don't actually do that.
Yep.
They have different teams for, when you buy a property, and then another team for when you settle, and then another team for something else. So you don't really work with someone the whole step of the way. But that's where we shine, is that we actually hold your hand every single step, the same person until settlement. And then when you come the next year or 2 years after, same process.
Yeah.
Look, I think at the heart of it all, it's about trust. And I just want everybody out there to know that we're just normal people. We're real people. We work every single day and we have helped so many people. I would refer my friends, my family to where I work. And I think that's a very big compliment. And so I guess in a sense, when people come to us and they don't know too much about the property market, like they work in a completely different field and they just don't have much time, like a dentist or a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse, like they just don't have much time to actually have that much interest in property, we actually always give them through to a buyer's agent. Because what a buyer's agent will actually do is they're in it also every single day. And they have access to off-market properties. So they work with local selling agents and they have access to so many other properties that we can't actually see. And so for the cost that they charge, you actually a lot of the time end up saving double or triple that amount.
Yeah.
And so it's saving so much more of your time. They do all of the searching, they talk to the agents for you, and they'll just give you beautiful properties that you can just pick and choose from. And also, when we do see a contract come through, what we always say in every single meeting is that we would never let you buy something that we wouldn't buy ourselves.
Yeah.
I would never let a client buy something that I would let my dad buy. And so it's about that trust.
Yep.
A lot of the time, other brokers, they'll just get a contract and they'll just push it through.
Yeah.
They don't care. They just push it through, even if it's the worst buy in the world.
Yeah.
Right? But when we get a contract and we see that it's a property that we know that you're not going to make that much growth on,
Yeah.
we'll 100% let you know and just say, hey, look, by the way, this is not it. This is not the one.
Yeah.
For a property of this caliber, you can buy something much better.
Yep.
And so we're very honest about that. And we like to think that our clients trust us with that, to be honest with them.